The day of the dinner arrived, so she went to the place not knowing there's a nightmare waiting for her.
I walked in, I said hi to everyone, obviously everyone said hi. Then I went up to the birthday girl, obviously giving her a present, greeting her, saying happy birthday.
Everything was going fine. Or so Cleo thought, because soon after, she noticed something about the birthday girl's best friend.
And like, her best friend is sitting next to her, and her best friend is giving me the most evil eye to ever exist on this earth.
It was disturbing that the best friend even gave Cleo a fake smile.
While I'm talking to the birthday girl, she's proper screwing me, like to the point I look over at her, she just gives me a fake smile, like she's like, I think to myself, I'm like, do I know her from somewhere? Like, you know what I mean?
Even though weirded out, Cleo decided to just shrug it off. She wanted to focus on being happy, celebrating her friend's birthday. But it seemed like people on this birthday dinner have the opposite plans.
I go and sit down now next to one of her friends. So I'm sitting there in awkward silence for a while because the friend wasn't trying to initiate conversation.
But again, Cleo didn't want to make it a big deal. She even gave them the benefit of the doubt, so she initiated the conversation.
I started talking to her now. I forgot even how I initiated the conversation, but yeah, we started chatting and things were cool.
But that didn't last long when another friend of the birthday girl and of the girl Cleo's talking with arrived.
Because as soon as she seen her friend, she was like, oh, do you mind moving down a seat so she can sit here?
Although offended, Cleo just shrugged it off again, thinking and expecting that the conversation would continue with all three of them. But she was proven wrong once again.
The girl came in, she sat down, she moved her chair, like she put her back basically towards me, like, you know what I mean, you're at this conversation now. I'm just like, that's so rude, because meanwhile, when we were kikiing, I told you that I'm here by myself, I don't know anyone. So yeah, fair enough, that's your friend and you want to chat with her, but you can also still keep me involved in the conversation, like it's not that serious.
Cleo felt so disrespected, but she didn't want to cause a scene. So she still tried to initiate a conversation by complimenting the girls sitting near her, but they treated her the same.
You know when you compliment certain girls and they act like you're a fan, and they were like, oh, thanks. In my head, I'm like,
But while Cleo was convincing herself not to read too much of these girls' actions towards her, something happened that confirmed that they were just mean towards her. And this happened when the birthday girl's influencer friend came, who was just by herself and didn't know anyone too.
so when this girl comes in now, these two girls who are giving bad vibes, they suddenly turn into the most friendliest girls you could ever imagine.
Cleo was shocked. She cannot believe what she had witnessed. The girls who were being mean to her became friendly all of a sudden. And what's more annoying about this is that the birthday girl didn't even check if Cleo was doing okay.
The birthday girl then came over because she was sitting like very far away. So the birthday girl came over, and then like when she came over, the two begs were then exchanging like Instagrams with the influencer. And the birthday girl is seeing this interaction and she's like, oh, I'm loving it, you guys are all making friends. And I'm like, no we're not, or I'm not.
With this horrible experience, Cleo knew she'd never want to experience this again. So she swore to herself to never go to any birthday dinner again by herself. So what do you think? Do you like to mix your friends at your birthday celebrations?